Jerry Klascala's popular Atlanta restaurant, Canoe, was under construction at the time of this taping. Since then, it's become one of the city's hottest spots, showing up 2 years in a row in Gourmet Magazine's Top Table Readers poll. His first course features salmon steamed in lemongrass broth.
The first part of the dish with the salmon that we'll be starting with will be the stock for the salmon, or the gingered lemongrass stock. Readily available in most Asian markets and now becoming very available in your neighborhood supermarkets. If not, you're going to need to source it out. What we'll be doing with the lemongrass is it's very tough and very fibrous, and we'll be cutting it, but we'll be extracting the flavor from the lemongrass. We're going to cut it into like chunks.
Fresh ginger is sliced.
Celery, sliced thin.
Finally, a sliced onion.
Okay.
Whole black peppercorns and chicken stock are added over heat.
Yeah, just enough stock just to cover the vegetables. What's going to be important is the cooking time on the stock. We're only going to allow it to cook for 20 minutes. If you cook it longer, the vegetables are going to have more of a overcooked, kind of a cooked taste, and what we're going to try to preserve is the freshness of the vegetables, the pretty smell of the onions, the celery, the ginger, and the lemongrass.
Now the salmon fillet.
And there, now the board is stable and make for a much easier removing of the skin of the salmon.
The pin bones have already been removed.
Okay. Salmon on this dish is we're going to roll the salmon. We're going to take off about a third of the tail, split the tail, and then we're going to butterfly the fish. Lengthwise, just so the fish opens up. And then we take the two other little fillets, and they'll go back tail end to tail end. Oops. Got that backwards, guys. We're going to need to turn the fish over. And place the two smaller fillets inside. And then the fish is then rolled.
The salmon roll is tied at 1 to 2 inch intervals, then cut into serving portions. Meanwhile, the stock is finished.
Okay. And we take and we're just going to quickly strain the vegetables away from the little vegetable stock. The next step will be setting up a steamer to actually cook the salmon. This is a commercial steamer. And what we'll do is we'll use the 3 cups of the aromatic broth. to actually steam the fish. And with the salmon fillets, season them, a little salt.
Both sides are seasoned before the roulades go into the steamer.
Want to make sure that it's not too high. You just want it just gently simmering. And then the salmon fillets placed in the steamer. We'll start them steaming.
A third of the way through cooking, veggies are added.
We'll start with the leeks. Salt and pepper.
Shiitake mushrooms cooked with diced shallot and celery root and rich chicken stock will be served with the salmon.
At this point, we're going to add the snow peas and just finish. The salmon's just about cooked, and the snow peas will go in just in the last minute of the steaming. Now to finish the sauce, just a little touch of soy, a few drops of lemon juice,
The sauce is finished with butter.
We'll move the vegetables over just a touch, and while we're plating the salmon, the snow pea shoots are just allowed to just barely steam.
The leeks and snow peas begin presentation.
Steamed salmon. And at this point, the mushrooms with the celery and the herbs, the ginger sauce, spoon on top of the salmon. Snow pea shoots. On the plate.